All right, Ruben. This is Parkline Motors. And this is the beautiful red BRZ limited edition. It is a little dirty. We just had a minor dust storm, so as you can see, like all the dust particles. With it being clean though, this thing is absolutely magnificent. Magnificent. You got the 6-speed manual. BRZ makes it really swift. Their 6 speeds are really clean, really easy to drive. Let's do a walk around on the outside so you can get an idea of the tires, all that good stuff, and then we'll hop inside. But looks really clean other than all this dust going on here. We'll hop inside here. So, oh boy, that's hard to get into for me. So I'm pretty tall, but wow, yeah, you sit really far back. It's actually really comfortable to sit in. Like I said, you got that 6-speed manual. So it's closed gated, which means like close gated. So like, you know, your neutral or your first gear to second gear is pretty quick, and they're like really tight together. It's definitely really fun to drive, I'll tell you that much. So then also, to go in reverse, you pop that up, pop it forward, and you're in reverse. So let's give it a start up here. So you get a nice little 12-inch screen right here. We got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. Go back here, apps. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, all that good stuff. You got a nice sound system in here. They just brought it over, so. Sounds nice. So over here you got heated seats, traction control, and then watch this. So if you hold down this track button, it turns it into track mode. So you get a little more stiffness in suspension, you get better handling, and yeah. So close this up real quick. So you can pop the trunk, move your mirrors, child lock, all that good stuff. Not a lot of room in the back there, but just enough, you know, to get it done. You got your AC. It's blowing cold right now. I know you can't feel it, but you can hear it a little bit. We'll turn down the fan speed. You got all that good stuff. There ain't really much to it. You got your aux cord. You got your not Apple CarPlay. You got your USB ports right there. These little rubber things are hard to play with and stuff, but so 2 USB ports right there, 2 cup holders, and then you close that up and you pop it right out. So you need to use that as armrests. You got that there. And go for a little drive since I do have to move this thing anyway. So you pop this up, move it to the right, back it out. I'm sure you probably know that. So pop it into first. And you can really easily let go of the throttle. You barely have to get any throttle right there. And you just kind of do your thing. It's really swift. How do I explain this? Like, if you... It's gonna yell at me. I'm just moving it, man. Chill out. So... Wow, that is really loud. Give me 1 second. All right. So, when you let go of the throttle, all right.
Canceling.
So, it's like it glides very easily, if that makes sense. So, like when I let go of it, it doesn't even stop, which is really smooth. I guess in a way, it's a lot smoother than my Honda Civic Type R, which is also manual. These things are pretty quick for being a 4-banger. So we're gonna park it right over here. Yeah, so that thing just doesn't stop rolling, which is good. Obviously, so you got obviously your heated seats, what we talked about here. Nice little glove compartment. You got your dials right here. You know, all your fan speed, sync, all that good stuff. Radio. That's really loud. That sounds nice though, I'll tell you that much. But you know, you don't really have too much controls here, this thing is mainly just a go and give. You got this nice like flannel or soft, I don't know what this is called, but it's really nice. Feels really nice. Same thing on that side. But these bucket seats are super comfortable. They're absolutely awesome. And you got your handbrake, so my Honda Civic comes with a electronic brake, and I will take this over that any day of the week. There's a little minor like tear right there, not a big deal. I didn't even notice that till right now, so all that good stuff. But yeah, really fun to drive. I've drove one of these, not this specific one, but man, are they just fun to hop around in and just drive from A to B. You sit pretty low, you're able to really turn left and right, and you get way more than 15 miles to the gallon. That's just because they just filled this car up, so I think it restarts every time you fill it up. You can turn traction control off and then turn it back into track mode, take it out of track mode, all that good stuff. And then they call these things the dummy dials, so you can change this into whatever you want. But yeah, pretty simple here, Ruben. Love to kind of get your thoughts on this vehicle, and we'll go from there.